Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning English. This is Colin.
Hello, everybody. This is Cecilia. 欢迎大家收听早安英文。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不錯的話，記得給我們訂閱哦。另外，點開小鈴鐺，這樣的話就不會錯過其他任何學習視頻啦。對了，如果你想獲取本節課的完整版筆記，在視頻簡介或者評論區領取哦。你也可以給這個視頻點讚，點讚就相當於自動保存啦。
Hey, Colin, you look a little down.
Oh, I'm okay. Just feeling a little stressed recently.
Oh, no, what's up?
We all live busy lives. We have work, study, family responsibility, not enough money, not enough time, not enough sleep. All these things. But for me, family is my biggest stressor. I haven't been able to see my mother in Canada for a few years, and she's elderly. I worry about her.
Yeah, I understand. We all have stress in our lives, and it's important to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, today we can look at some expressions we use to describe people when they're tired, anxious, or grumpy because they just have too much going on.
那我们今天就来看一看关于压力的一些表达哈。Okay, first let's look at the adjective stressed. S-T-R-E-S-S-E-D. So I know that it's really strange to pronounce ed as a T sound, but that's a really common feature of English pronunciation.
Yeah. Well, this happens when the consonant before ed is an unvoiced sound, and s is an unvoiced sound.
这种现象会在什麼時候發生呢？通常是在 ed 前面這個輔音部發音，或者是這個輔音是 s 的時候呢，我們這個 ed 詞尾就不會發的，而是 t。
So we can use a few different verbs with the word stressed.
Right, we can feel stressed.
We can look stressed.
We can be stressed.
It's also really common to hear stressed out. And stressed out means exactly the same thing.
Yeah, the phrases are really interchangeable. Stressed, stressed out. 就像我們剛剛講的這些表達哈，包括 stressed 和 stressed out 都表示一個人緊張的、有壓力的，所以呢，他們是可以互換的。
So what's stressing you out? What is it that's stressing you out?
We use this phrase in the past and the present to talk about what's causing stress, what creates stress.
For me, traffic always stresses me out.
Being such a big crowd yesterday stressed me out.
You're stressing me out!
I don't want to do it because I know it will stress me out.
So, did you notice how with all of these examples, we were using them across tenses? It's a really useful expression to remember and try to put into use.
我們剛剛說的這些句子裡面都用到了同一個結構，就是 something stresses somebody out. 這裡呢，主語就不一定是人啦，也可以是物、一件事情，意思就是說一個人或一件事使某人緊張，給某人壓力。Another synonym to describe how you are feeling when you're stressed is to be or feel burned out.
So when you're really tired and you're stressed because you've been working hard for way too long, you don't have any energy left to do anything else. That's when you're burnt out.
就是最後一點力氣都用完了，油盡燈枯的感覺哈。那所以這個 burn out 它就是形容一個人心力交瘁、疲憊不堪的這樣一種狀態啊。By the end of a final exam, both the teachers and the students are completely burned out.
And you also hear the noun burnout used for that complete exhaustion.
沒錯，當我們把這個短語的兩個動詞合在一起的時候呢，它就變成了名詞形式的 burnout， 指代精疲力盡、過度疲勞的這樣一種狀態。And you always want to try and avoid burnout by taking time off and relaxing a little.
Now, when you're worried about lots of things and you're thinking about them all the time, it's really distracting.
You can't focus and you're really mentally tired. That is when you have a lot on your mind. Have a lot on one's mind 就是說這個人腦子裡面呢裝了很多事情哈，而且大多數情況下呢都是一些煩心的事情，也可以說有很多事情要去操心。
Actually, saying I'm sorry I have a lot on my mind right now is often used as an excuse.
Yeah, if you forget something really important, or you find yourself not listening or not paying attention to someone who's talking to you, then this can be a really good way to excuse yourself. 我们常常会说，哎呀，別介意，他就是心裡有點事兒，對吧？壓力有點大。
Don't take what he said personally. He's got so much on his mind at the moment. I'm sure he's just really stressed out.
A similar expression is to have a lot or have too much on your plate.
So think about going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and you've got your plate. You put more and more food onto that plate.
Sure, there's a lot of delicious things that you want to try, but you overdo it and everything starts spilling off the sides of the plate. 當你的盘子裡裝了太多東西的时候，就会很容易打翻。所以呢，它也是表示一个人負擔過重，同時有很多事情要操心。
So if someone asks you to do something extra, on top of everything else you've got to do that day, you might even say, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I've just got too much on my plate right now.
John sends his apologies. He couldn't come today. He has a lot on his plate at work to finish. 他今天來不了啦，他手頭有太多的事情要做了。
So again, when you feel stressed because you've got too much to do or too many responsibilities, you're under pressure.
Right, and you can use this phrase on its own without any further explanation. You can say, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he's under a lot of pressure. Under pressure 字面意思呢，理解为在压力之下，它呢就表示一个人面臨着壓力，受到壓力。
Now, you don't need to explain more detail, or you can be more specific and include an action. You can say, under pressure to do something, to explain what is creating that stress and pressure.
He's under pressure to get his script finished by Wednesday.
Now, it's also really common to hear that someone put another person under pressure.
My boss has put me under a lot of pressure to present the results by Friday. I just don't think we can do it. 這裡呢，就指某人使某人處於壓力之下，使某人面臨壓力了。
Sometimes we might overload our schedule and try to finish everything, but we completely exhaust ourselves. We burn ourselves out by working too hard.
That's when you are working yourself into the ground. Or you could say you're running yourself into the ground. It's the same thing.
And interestingly, this expression is usually reflexive, so the subject and the object are the same. We say,
I ran myself into the ground.
He worked himself into the ground.
Run or work oneself into the ground 就是形容一个人工作特別的拼命，有點透支自己的程度了。
There's a really great verb we can use that's a reaction to being stressed or under pressure.
Yeah, stress sometimes causes us to lose control and we snap. In an instant, we're not our normal selves. We're annoyed, we're frustrated, we're angry.
And if we snap at somebody, we yell at them, usually without warning. It's quite unfair. Stop watching me!
That's Colin snapping. 像 Colin 這樣突然不耐煩、惡聲惡氣的說話，就是有點失控爆發的表現了哈。我們就可以用 snap 這個動詞。
Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I've just had a really long day.
It's okay.
Well, that's all the time we have.
But next time you or someone else feels stressed, you'll know some expressions you can use.
Welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订閱哦。另外，点開小鈴鐺，這樣的話就不會錯過其他任何學習視頻啦。對了，如果你想獲取本節課的完整版筆記，在視頻簡介或者評論區領取哦。你也可以給這個視頻點讚，點讚就相當於自動保存啦。
So thanks everyone for listening. This is Colin.
This is Cecilia. See you next time. Bye.